country note, we're hanging out with Smithfield.
Hey.
This is Trey and Jennifer. This is like a little reunion. I like it.
Yeah, right.
And we get a double dose of Smithfield this week.
That's not a bad thing.
That's good when you're a duo.
It's not a bad thing.
Double dose.
Double dose. See, like it? Play on words. So if you're in Nashville, you have a show Thursday night. It's at the Cannery Ballroom. It is the Highway Finds Tour, which when we talked last time in February, the tour hadn't even started.
I know.
And now you're almost done.
It's gone by so fast.
And we have it's Steve Moakler, Drew Baldridge. I know Drew just got was the Texas Roadhouse like Artist of the Month or something. So
Yes.
y'all are all blowing up.
Well, you know.
What is it like? What is it like to, I don't know, to play everywhere and then come back to Nashville, kind of, you know, where your roots are and where your, no, I guess your roots are in Texas. So.
Yeah, I mean, they are in Texas, but Nashville is definitely like the homecoming for this tour, you know,
For sure.
for all of us, because we're all Nashville artists.
And it's like our peers and our friends and people we work with, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you want to show off a little bit when you come back home.
So, being that you've been out since March, what's your favorite thing about going to the city? Is it like, do you have time to actually
The
tour
food.
and see the food?
We have time
The
to
food
eat.
and the coffee.
Yeah, we try to take a little bit. I mean, you know, it's tough sometimes because sometimes you just get there, play the show, and then you're gone the next morning. So it just depends. Sometimes we have time to check it out, and by check it out, I mean eat the food. But
We always have time to eat the food. That's it. Trey and I have actually known each other since we were little kids. I met Trey when I was 10 years old, and our parents grew up together, our grandparents grew up together, so we go back like 3 generations. We grew up singing in Texas separately all of our lives, but we reconnected in college when Trey's rock band broke up. He reached out to me on Facebook, and I was like, I don't know about this. I don't want to be a duo, kind of do my own thing. But then when he came over, and I heard how great our harmonies and how well our voices blended, I was like, this is something really special and unique. And
So did you play the Texas circuit before you got to Nashville? Like, what made you decide, okay, we gotta go? Like,
so we moved up to Nashville not long after we became a duo.
yeah.
So we didn't really have a chance to develop a big local following. But when we played in Dallas and Houston and Austin this past, I guess it was a couple weeks ago, that was our first time to play back in Texas since we've moved to Nashville.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And the show sold out,
all
which
the
was
shows
so
sold
cool.
out, and it was.
Because we were like, wow.
What speaks to you?
You know, we come from different backgrounds. So Jennifer's way more country than I am, and I hate to say that because we're both.
That's just
in
what I
country.
grew up on.
She just grew up on
I
more
love all
traditional
music.
country music. I grew up on a lot of rock and roll, some country here and there, and just a lot of different things. So I think we're just looking for stories. I think we're looking for something that is us, you know, and that can be more of a pop, you know, rock song, or it can be more of a country song. So it just depends.
Yeah, you know, when we were writing this EP, we actually co-wrote all 8 songs on the EP. People aren't in Nashville writing songs for Smithfield every day. So when we were pitched songs,
Yeah.
They will.
yeah, they will be hopefully, but not. But
Hashtag it.
at that time they were not, and so Trey and I, you know, these songs were where we felt like we're us at the time, and our stories and stories of people that we know, and you know, they were us, and so that's why all of the songs are songs that we co-wrote.
And then Hey Whiskey, I mean, it's been on CMT, the video. It's obviously played on Essex on the Highway. It's got thousands, I think, of downloads like every week and millions of streams. And
It's really cool.
I mean, that's really cool. How is it to play live? Because I'm guessing that's the song that people really.
Yes.
To me, that's been the coolest part of this tour, is being, you know, seeing people sing the song. When we, you know, it's cool because there's some people that know a lot of the songs, but every time we play that song, you see all the cameras come up, you see everybody singing it.
Every time.
And you can
Oh, yeah.
you can hear them singing.
And there's
on
people
stage.
like
It's so
just
cool.
shouting the lyrics, and they're not just singing it; they're just like shouting, and it's the coolest feeling.
So when you're on the road, I want to know, between the two of you, snores a lot of us when they sleep.
I don't
Taking
snore.
So
I don't.
she just
I really don't.
She just breathes really heavy when she's.
They make fun of me, and they actually capture these pictures. I sleep with my mouth open. Trey says I look like the girl from the Grudge.
Like
Is it?
that.
Oh God!
So I can't help that.
Image.
I can't help
It's a
that.
terrible way to describe it.
But at least I don't snore. so
Who
yeah.
eats the worst?
eats the worst. You know, we both eat pretty good actually.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
we like to focus a lot on healthy eating and living, and we try to work out.
That's
as much
kind of
as we
our
can.
lifestyle, though.
So when we go eat at all these places in every city, we always try to look for like the local organic, you know,
Yeah.
places.
Especially since we don't have time to work out right now on the road. We haven't quite found that balance, so I'm admitting that. But at least we do eat healthy. But then, like, when we went to New York, we were like, we have to get a New York bagel. We have to get pizza.
That's
You
true.
have to,
Like, we
yeah,
definitely
you gotta
treat
indulge in
ourselves.
like that. Yeah.
Treat yourself.
Faux show. Yes, treat yourself.
Who drinks the most coffee?
Oh, gosh.
That's a
tie.
That's a toss up.
That's a tie.
'Cause
What's your favorite coffee drink? 'Cause see, I don't do coffee. I do ice mochas.
Oh.
So I do ice mochas. They have to be
Okay.
iced.
Okay.
And you have to put a whole bunch of syrup and flavoring, which is really
Ooh, okay.
So,
So-
yeah, go ahead.
I'm turning her into a true coffee person, and I think I've succeeded at this point.
Oh, I'm already a coffee person.
She's a total coffee person, but I love, I'm just going to get super coffee geek really quick for a second.
Okay.
I like an Ethiopian Harar, roasted to 430 degrees, through a V60 pour over.
These people don't know what that
Nope,
is, Trey.
no cream or
Just
sugar.
say I like a pour over.
Okay, pour over.
He likes a pour over. I love a good latte.
My coffee
I don't
people
even
know
know
what I'm
there you
talking
go.
about.
whoever
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Who were your influences growing up? Like what? Who's been the most?
For me, like my top all time hero is Faith Hill, Leanne Rhymes, Shania, and then of course in junior high Carrie had just come out, so everybody was obsessed with
I
Carrie.
went through like a weird hairband phase when I was in junior high, and I loved like Metallica and like Van Halen and all these guys. And then later on, I kind of really got into the late '90s pop rock scene. Loved Matchbox 20, loved the Goo Goo Dolls, like all those guys, Wallflowers. And then I ended up on Keith Urban, and he's kind of the guy that got me into country music because I loved how he infused the rock and pop into it and made me intrigued.
Yeah. So because you've opened for a lot of people,
Mhm.
Dustin Lynch, Craig Campbell, Scotty McCreery. What do you try to take away?
I've learned from watching all of them that you have to be able to connect with people at your audience, at your concert. It's not just, it is about the music and it's about performing well and doing all that, but it's also about connecting because that's what really differentiates it from listening to a CD or going and seeing it live.
Yeah.
To me, so.
Now, since you've been here, so how long
May
have
of
you-
2012.
June of 2000.
June of 2000.
So our
So like 5 years.
our national anniversary is coming up.
2000. Oh. Everybody, by the way, if you don't know what a Nashversary is,
Yeah,
that's
right.
everybody's
Nashville.
like day to move. Yeah, I'd have never heard of other cities celebrating it the way that people get on Facebook and it's like, this is my 4-year Nashversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's something to be proud of because if you look at all the thousands of artists that move here every day,
Yeah.
just as many go home.
That's
Mhm.
true. It's a hard town.
Yes.
That's no secret,
But you have played, what was that, May 2016? Maybe it was the Opry.
That was our debut.
That's what it
May
was.
the 7th.
That was our
Yes.
debut. Our opera.
That was your Opry
anniversary.
debut. So in the last year, you have played the Opry 13 times, 14 times?
14.
Something. 14.
I think
times.
14.
And tomorrow night will be our 15th.
Do you get less nervous every time, or is it always kind of like you just have to pinch yourself and you're like, what am I doing?
I always tell myself I'm going to be less nervous, but that doesn't usually work out. It's just such a special, the history that it has and the people that have played there. I don't think that ever gets old.
So after you wrap up the tour, the spring tour, what are your plans? Because we're going to CMA Fest. You're going into summertime. What are y'all doing with
So this is our first
schedule?
year to do all the major festivals in country music. So we'll be out every weekend playing a different festival, which I'm so excited about. So the touring's going to continue, which is awesome. And then something we haven't talked a lot about because we've been keeping it under wraps is our new music. We're so excited about it. New singles coming, a new EP's coming, so we can't wait.
And so you're really big on socials. Obviously, everybody can go to Twitter, Instagram. What is the hashtag?
It is Smithfield Music.
Smithfield Music.
Yes.
So if you're in Nashville Thursday night,
Come see us.
come see them. I'm going to be there. We're going to be there hanging out. Drew and Steve are awesome. Can't wait to see this tour. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us.
Of course.
So glad y'all are my faves. I love it.
Thanks, Lindsay.
So, everybody, this is Lindsay at the Country Note. Check out Trey and Jennifer at Smithfield, and we will see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.